Here we are. My name is Alan Roberts. A lot of people call me that motherfucker, Alan Roberts. A lot of people call me the Angry Bald Man. My wife calls me Pookie. I'm just joking. She doesn't call me Pookie. But probably now though. Anyway, but I've made several videos about this notorious BMI rapper. We've got to stop society from making like these people famous. Like she's famous for being fat. Like that's it. That's the only reason. She's famous for being like, and I'm talking like poop shaped emoji fat. Like that was my point by the last one. Like she is literally shaped like the poop emoji. And I stand by that assessment. And if people get upset about it, I'm sorry, but that's what she looks like, to me. Like it's my opinion. And if I've hurt your feelings, fuck them needing your feelings. And I couldn't give a shit less because that's my opinion. I'm going to motherfucking have it. It's a whole new world, motherfuckers. So, but also, here's the thing. This evil, this evil person got somebody fired because she can't stop face fucking herself with food. She got this guy who was very polite to her. He could have just literally I have had Lyft drivers cancel on me before. I get it. I'm not the most aesthetically comforting person to be showing up to get in a vehicle. So I've had feelings before where they've seen me and they'll be like, fuck that, and cancel, because I look like a fucking dude that's going to pick up an envelope at the end of the fucking week from a fucking gangster bar. I understand, but I don't get upset and try to have them fired. I'd rather not be in the car with somebody that doesn't want me in the fucking car with them. But this woman could not physically fit into this fucking person's car. I mean, it could not physically fit into the fucking car. And it's not even a question about it. And normally, for the last basically 5 or 6 years, the internet would have ran to her defense. And anybody that was in any way against this woman would have been shunned and canceled and made to feel like they're a horrible person. Well, I'm happy that it is kind of a fucking new day, apparently, because you can call me a horrible person all you want. You can think I'm a horrible person all you want. You know what I'm gonna do? Not give a fuck. Because I'm just gonna say the shit that is true. If true statements spoken by a person make you believe badly about that person, you're the fucking bad person. You're the bad person. You would rather people lie than to say the fucking truth. And and a lot of people in our comment section, this is why obesity shouldn't be protected classification. It absolutely shouldn't be. It's disproportionate burden on society, straight up. I talk about it all the time. But one of the things that's made me happy in very recent times, even on Instagram, which Instagram fucking hates me, right? I have had 5 Instagram accounts, all get up to 20 to 40 to 60,000 followers and then get deleted and the first one that got deleted was because of fat women being upset that I said that they were fat and should lose fucking weight, organized a mass reporting and got my channel deleted. And that's just how it is. But even on Instagram right now, the comment sections of delusional fat people are comedy fucking gold. They're comedy gold. And it should be. Because here's the thing. We need to get back to reality. And reality is being fat is bad for you. It is something to be made fun of. I understand that. It absolutely is. You know what? Fat jokes are always going to be funny for the same reason, and I say this all the time, as bald jokes. Because bald jokes are normally fucking true. They're normally fucking funny. You look like a cue ball. You look like this. It's funny. Funny. If you can't laugh at yourself, then maybe you should try to change it if you can. See, the thing is, people like me, I couldn't change being bald. I just couldn't, right? Because, genetics and fucking, I would never want to anyway. My wife loves my bald head. It just is the way it is. But you could change being fat. You could change that. And if we were back to fat jokes and your mama jokes and shit like that, if society wasn't so much of a pussified nation, maybe, just maybe, people would start taking care of themselves again. Because I understand we don't want to make anybody feel bad, blah, 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 blah. Well, I'd rather you feel bad and live longer because you're consistently trying to, unfatten yourself than for me to somehow make you feel comfortable in the 500-pound skin bag you're in and then hurt yourself in society. So, this is a good one. Alan is so bald, flies use parachutes to slow down as they land. That's funny. Funny. But here we go. This is Dank DeMoss, and we're going to go to her YouTube channel because just in case you didn't know, she's a rapper. She's a nope, that's the wrong one. She's a rapper. Okay, that is her. That is the TikToks we're going to look at here in a second. We'll go to her YouTube because she does post her music on YouTube, and I'm not saying she's talented, not talented. She's definitely not my kind of rap. That's for sure. But if you want to take a look, this is her channel. Let me shrink this down a little bit. Jesus. There we go. Bang. This is her channel. Whoop.
I'm ready.
And this is like how she posts. This is 3 weeks ago. A week of my life as a plus size rapper. You are not plus size. I mean, you are not plus size. You're plus size if like I'm typing something and I'm doing equations and it's super fucking late at night and I'm trying to figure something out and I fall asleep with my finger on the plus button and I wake up 15 minutes later. That's how plus size you are. You're like, 25 rows of plus in the size. That's how plus size you are. But technically you're just fat as fuck. I mean, just fat as fuck. And it's just not even a question. When you see this woman, if you think in any other way that she is just, she's just plus size, she's just a little big, you're out of your motherfucking minds. And people are like, oh, be nice. I am. I'm being nice right now. This is me being nice. This is me putting effort in. So much effort, I'm worried my ears are going to start bleeding. Because while I get where she's coming from, this woman is basically trying to just make some fucking quick-ass goddamn money, if you ask me. Like, she knows she can't fit in a fucking Civic. I mean, she fucking knows it. But this has had the effect that I think she wanted, but she thought it was going to be different. I think that she thought that this was going to bring her popularity because, like, oh my God, you're fat phobic. You discriminated against me because I'm circus sized. And then she was going to be able to, like, get everybody behind her and buy my music and shit like that. And people are definitely like, because you can see this is 8,000 views from 3 weeks ago. And if you look back, like, it's, not very fucking, it's not super hitting, right? But her newest video just 3 days ago has already got 18,000 views. So good for you, Dank DeMoss, which, by the way, why would you ever name yourself Dank when you probably smell the way you do? If you can't wipe your own ass, calling yourself Dank, probably not a good idea. Probably maybe want to rethink that. So we're not going to listen to her fucking.
I'm ready.
I can guarantee you she's going to file copyright claims, right? But what we're going to do is we're going to go to the comment section here. Because the comments are fucking glorious. Let me blow it up just a little bit. There we go. You are not a victim. 20% yapping, 80% trying to catch her breath. Can't walk a mile in my boots, girl. Neither can you. She must say in this fucking video, you can't walk a mile in my boots. She cannot walk like fucking 15 goddamn feet. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? What the fuck's wrong with you? You're a failed rapper trying to act like a victim. Forklift. Stop suing a guy that was polite and just told you that you should have ordered an XL ride. He isn't discriminating your size if a fact of his car. I don't know. There is an XL option. Clearly she should be taking the XL option. Anyway, Generic sound, generic flow, generic concept. You need to get a generic GLP-1 and start respecting yourself. Big back since birth, and you really think you fit in a Honda Civic. We should put together a GoFundMe for the Lyft driver that lost his job. That's exactly the fuck what we should do, frankly. Just remember, baby girl, it's called Lyft, not U-Haul. Hope they throw the lawsuit out and the Lyft driver sues you for character defamation. You and the lawyer made it way more than what it is. You yourself claimed that you don't believe your own body size. You are delusional. Oh, they're on her. If I fall now, then I fall forever. No shit, because you can't get back up. That was fucking awesome. Suing Lyft won't make you a good rapper. You owe that driver an apology. You ruined a man's life. All the money and fame won't erase the shame that you brought to this world. Lyrics, but I can't walk a mile in my boots. Those boots have never walked a mile. I'm a driver, and screw you for making that man lose his job. You really think you're entitled to someone's car. The absolute gall. I think getting told that you won't fit into a car should be a wake-up call for you. You're a victim of your own choices. Why do you expect to let someone damage someone's own personal vehicle? You need to request an XL. Nobody wants you to break their car. Just to let you know, you won't win that case. You cannot wear a seatbelt. It's against the law to not wear one, and you shouldn't be in anyone's car. That's like kind of one of the things I was stating. Like, it's a very clear safety hazard to have her in a vehicle, especially in the back seat. If she's in the back seat and she can't wear a seatbelt and you get into a fender bender, she comes crushing anybody in the front seat. There's no fucking way I'd let her in my vehicle. I'm sorry, but I'm not letting a 500-pound person in my car. I mean, call it discrimination, call it whatever you want. I drive a fucking big ass redneck truck. I'm not letting you in my fucking vehicle. It's just not goddamn safe, you know? Fuck no. Just no. So those are some of the very funny comments on her own YouTube channel, which is glorious. But let's go to the TikTok. And this is Dank Demas Lyft rider. So let's start going through them.
A woman is suing Lyft after she was allegedly denied a ride over her weight. Let me explain.
Look at the fucking behemoth.
A woman is suing Lyft.
I mean, just look at that. When your front ass is bigger than your ass, and your ass is in fact enormous to the point where you can't wipe your own ass, you shouldn't be trying to get in nobody else's car. You shouldn't be trying to get in nobody else's car. When your front ass is bigger than your ass, and your ass is so big that you can't wipe it without assistance, you should not be trying to get in anybody else's car. I think that's pretty logical, ass talk right there. Here we go.
Oh, my car is small.
I can fit in this car.
But believe me,
I can fit in this car.
So I'm sorry.
What am I doing about my money?
Well, I'm gonna cancel you. You're not gonna be charged.
So you telling me I can't get in the Lyft because I can't fit in your car?
Yeah, you need to order a bigger.
Yeah, you can't fit in the car. Watch this. This is wild. Boom. I wish they'd show her trying to get the fuck up. I really do. But I do have some questions. What the fuck is that stage made out of? Who designed that shit? Because it didn't look like it bounced. It looks like she just fucking... Is it concrete? Because that was some serious shit. I bet you they felt that outside. No shit.
And finally, we have Exhibit D.
Look at this.
And Exhibit E. Don't scroll yet. I got way more evidence this time. And let me just remind you.
Look at the size of this fucking... Look at the size of this woman in this huge ass fucking SUV, and she thinks she's going to fit into a Honda fucking Civic. Unreal. Unbelievable.
This is the rapper that's suing Lyft because she got a Lyft driver fired because he would not let her into his small Mercedes when he was just trying to protect her. You see, I did my research on the width of doors. You see, I had to whip out the facts. The Suburban door is 40 to 42 inches. And since y'all can't decide, since it was a Mercedes C-Class or E-Class, it would have been between 30 and 34 inches. So again, I ask you, how Oh, but I did more research. Come to find out, the weight limit to Mercedes chairs are 300 to 400 pounds. Exceeding this would compromise the structure of the integrity of the chair, would increase risk of the seat breaking or collapsing, and would affect the handling of the vehicle because of the unevenly distributed weight. It states that a seatbelt in a Mercedes would not be able.
This gentleman did a great motherfucking job of research. Like, fucking fabulous job.
To securely hold a 500-pound individual, stating that they would need a seatbelt extender, and that if they were to get in an accident, that person would literally be ejected out of the vehicle due to it not being safe enough for them, for the size at least. It says that you would not even be able to comfortably sit in said vehicle because it would be too much of a tight fit, and the belt would not even be able to properly go on you due to the positioning of how you would be in the back of that car. So again, he lost his job for no reason.
Look at this.
He was trying to protect you and him.
Why would who lied to this woman the entirety of her fucking life to think that she's like got it going on? That's the society you fucked up. Like, all of you bitches that fucking lie to fat people's faces, like, you caused shit like this. Like, you caused this shit. This woman this is fucking, I mean, I half feel bad for her, but she's clearly a fucking objectively horrible fucking person, so she's getting what she deserves. But, I mean, and by getting what you deserve, young old lady, because I think she's like 30, but she's going to live to maybe 40, so she's 3/4 the way through her lifespan. Like, she's more the way through her lifespan than my 50-some-year-old ass is, because through mine. But, like, look at this. Like, who the fuck kept lying to you to think that you, like, that the utmost priority in your life is not being this fucking big? Like, what the fuck? You know how consistently you have to gorge yourself on food to get to that size? How does she wipe? She can't. I'm sure she needs an assistance tool. Because just the physics, her arms aren't long enough. I'm sure. You know, it's fucking reality, you know? But it also, an EMT said that he was in an accident and the 600-pound person in the back smashed and trapped the front seat passenger, and they died because the person was too big to move in the time. No belt fits either. That's right there. Right fucking there. Right there. Like, I hope they embarrass the fuck out of this woman in this lawsuit. I hope that it is embarrassing as fuck. I hope that a lesson is taught here, and it's heard all the way through the car industry and then all the way through the airline industry. Like, everybody realizes that airline seats aren't designed to hold people above like 350 pounds, right? Like, they're not designed to have that much goddamn weight on them because people don't fit into them when they're that fucking big. Putting a person in one of them that weighs fucking 400 goddamn pounds or even straddling across two of them is not how they were designed to be fucking used. But that's a whole other topic. So let's see what else people got to say.
My very first car in college was a 2014 Hyundai Accent, very small car. One day, my cousin was like, "Oh, girl, can you give me a ride? I need to do some errands." I said, "Okay, girl, cool." Mind you, my cousin, she noticed, everybody noticed, so don't be like, "Oh, why are you talking about your cousin like that?" Baby, she knows this. She's very much aware.
Yeah.
What?
So this is the video between
What?
demos.
Blanding tells us she was just
Exhibit B. This is the rapper that is suing Lyft because she said that they would not let her get into that small Honda, saying that she could have gotten in. I don't want to hear nobody else argue no more. The arguments are done. Every live
So this is Dank. I think her last name is pronounced DeMoss. She is a Detroit rapper, if I'm not mistaken. If you all have not seen yet, she is everywhere, even in the news, all over the news channels. Okay, not just social media, because she is trying to sue Lyft now for being denied a Lyft ride because the guy said she was too big. Now, we know this because she had her phone recording. We couldn't see the guy's face. You could hear his voice, see his car. Now, let me say.
She just happened to have her phone recording. Like, are we trying to pretend that she was never refused a ride before? I bet you Lyft could find that out. Like, if she was refused a ride before, I'm sure she has been. Like, she just happens to be recording to record the incident of her being turned down for a ride because she's a blimp.
Hey, because I watched Dank. She was on this rap show with Miss Deb. Miss Deb is Waka Flocka's mom, and Miss Deb was looking for.
That's 7 minutes. We're not going to listen to that.
Please don't tell me I'm the only one who didn't know this. But I just found out that if you're like 500 plus pounds, that you have to get your x-ray MRI at a zoo. If you are 500 plus pounds, you have to get your MRI and x-ray at a zoo.
That's because that's because you're the size of zoo animals. That's because the human body was not meant to be 500 fucking pounds. Like, you are not 15 feet tall and still chunky. You know, like, I mean,
not kidding. So for those of you who wanted that Lyft driver to pull off a miracle, your doctor came and pull off a miracle in the hospital. Let me say that again. For the people who wanted that Lyft driver to pull off a miracle, your doctor can't even pull off a miracle at the hospital.
Wild.
Wait a minute. There ain't no damn earthquakes in Detroit.
The Lyft driver.
That rumble anywhere.
Oh, you talking about this video?
Like, my body right now is like my mind don't know that I'm this big. My mind does not know that I'm this big. So I be feeling like I can do everything. So when I walk in the gym, I feel like I'm fit. Or like if I'm trying to do certain shit, I feel like I can do it. And then I be like, damn, I can't.
Come on now, really? Because, like, you know, every time you go to wipe your ass for using a toilet, that's got to fucking tell you can't do shit. You know?
Do this shit.
And that video alone is a key reason why she's not going to win that lawsuit against Lyft in that Lyft drive. Like I said, she know how big she is. What she don't know is how big she is in relation to other shit. And the fact that she does not know how big she is in relation to other shit is the reason why she thought she could fit in that car. This is getting ridiculous now. Lyft, you need to go ahead and give Abraham his job back.
Yes.
And old girl, you need to drop that lawsuit because it don't hold any kind of weight.
Good for you.
You know what makes this more unfortunate is that Dang DeMorse can actually rap and she's really talented. But I think this whole Lyft lawsuit situation is going to overshadow her talent, and folks are.
She's not talented.
I'm on a bag today, no lag.
Damn.
Money sweet slow.
Cars that size? Yes, I have. I've been in cars small.
No.
To quit. I love that one.
Detroit raptress Dank DeMoss is shaking. Now, Dank DeMoss is currently in a lawsuit with Lyft because of her size. They wouldn't let her into the Lyft car. There's a lot to the story. Let's talk about it. Now, for those who have not heard of Dank DeMoss, I've heard of her before. She's a Detroit rapper.
Nah. Eddie Griffin. Here we go.
A Michigan woman is suing Lyft. Because a driver refused to give her a ride because of her weight. Lyft don't give a fuck. So you're going to lose a lawsuit because the driver refused to give you a ride, not Lyft. He did. Because he didn't want his shocks up. He didn't want his tires to go flat. Look at your big motherfucking wide ass. There ain't a seat in nobody's car that can fit your. You need a bus, a van, one of them old ones with the sliding door where they snatch you in.
Go, Eddie.
Ya es oficial y esto está creando.
Blanding tells us.
Y'all keep saying that Demon's girl could have fit in that Lyft driver's car. You got.
It's ridiculous. That damn woman.
What is that fucking Bluetooth from like the fucking 80s? What the fuck?
You would have lathered her up with all.
No, I don't want to hear about her lather. Let's not do that.
You fit in his car? Blanding tells us.
All right.
Y'all, listen. Have y'all seen the video that's surfacing around about that Detroit rapper, Dank Demoss? Yes.
My car is small.
Expensive to Lyft. I love it.
Rapper Dank DeMoss is taking a stand against discrimination by suing Lyft after a driver denied her a ride because of her weight. Let's be clear. Lyft was completely in the wrong, and I hope that she gets the justice that she deserves in court.
You're out of your motherfucking mind.
So
I'm going to do a whole other thing on that one later. But anyway, I just wanted to have a quick. We could do a quick Q&A at the end of this because I'm happy the world's returning to normal. And in about a half an hour, myself, Mark Lobliner, will be talking about all the happenings of the day, including USAID being absorbed by the State Department. James O'Keefe's undercover fucking brilliant ass fucking journalist. Basically getting a guy to admit that he could commit treason on fucking film. So many other things. Oh yeah, and Mexico and Trudeau both gave to the tariff threat, and they're going to start patrolling their border to stop the flow of fentanyl into America. So we stop losing like 150,000 people a year to fentanyl, which is just fucking winning. Winning. I'm fucking very happy about it. There's also all sorts of other shit. They're basically removing all sorts of different terms, such as chest feeder and all the sorts of stupid shit like that, because they should be. I hope that they remove the cis label because that's stupid. The fucking normative does not need an extra qualifier because it is the norm. The exception, trans, would always need the qualifier. What else? Oh yeah, he's probably going to sign an executive order to basically dismantle the Department of Education. Oh, and one more thing. Tomorrow is the vote for R.F. Kennedy Jr. Big fucking day. That's right. Don't take the foot off the fucking gas. That's it. All right, folks. Any questions you got? But also, I wanted to let everybody know here is our coaching specials to make America healthy again. Daily communication, weekly video conferences. You can join us. We will, in fact, talk to you daily. Daily communication, weekly video conferences. I hope everybody understands that this is what we do. We have a tremendous success record. We've probably helped people lose a cumulative well over 100,000 pounds in the course of the last 5 or 6 years. Thousands of people coached. 40% of our clientele are medical professionals, doctors, nurses, CNAs, LPNs, RDs, those sorts of things. So please do check that out. And like I said, I'll wait for just a minute or two for any questions. And then I'm off because I'm ready to fucking get this shit going for tonight. I got tons of research I got to get done. And I'm glad all of you joined me. The thing with lawsuits is that you must prove damage. A hurt ego is not damages. Well, it's in Michigan. So in Michigan, they're going to try to prove that like words hurt because words hurt. Fucking pussy ass bitches. I'm so sick of the fucking pussified nation we've become. It is time to fucking stop this shit. You're fat as fuck. If somebody doesn't want you in their car, they don't want you in their fucking car. You don't get to fucking sue them. Like, how are you hurt by this? Just like you said. Anyway, but all right, folks, I am at my 30-minute mark, and I will see everybody join us on Evening Rants on YouTube, Evening Rants on Rumble, or at the MFing COO on X. The MFing COO. It is at the MFing COO on X. As a matter of fact, let me go here. I want all of you, if you haven't already, go right here. Boom. Follow me on X. I say all sorts of crazy shit because I just kind of post whatever I fucking think at that fucking moment, and then I argue with people. It's a lot of fun. It's like therapy for me. They hate it, but I fucking love it. So I hope to see you all there. Goddamn.
The Holy Trinity Bundle isn't just about weight loss, it's about empowering you to find your healthiest, happiest self. Let's talk about what's in the bundle and how it caters specifically to our needs. First, we got Ember, which is not just any fat burner. It's also gonna boost your mood, your energy levels, while also suppressing your appetite. And if you're worried about it being too strong, you can split the tablet in half to tailor its impact. Next, we have Alchemy NCT, which turns the carbs that you eat into energy and not fat. Yes, energy, not fat. This is our way of making sure that the meals that you eat contribute positively to your weight loss journey. And girls, we all know that we want that. And finally, no morbidity. This one's my favorite because it works while you sleep. It burns fat and controls those nighttime cravings without any stimulants, so you wake up feeling refreshed. Try it out and feel the genuine difference. Here's to new beginnings and real results.